This is usually the part where I make a joke about how I will have no money after purchasing all of these games. Insert joke about how I will have no money because I want to purchase all these games. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Payton. It is nice to meet you, it is nice to see you, and welcome to the corner. Cozy games! There is an overwhelming amount of them that have already come out for you to play. And on top of that, there is also an overwhelming amount of cozy games that are going to be coming out that I may or may not have already told you about. But what if I were to tell you, despite the games that have already come out, despite the games I've told you about that are going to be coming out, what if I told you there are even more games that are going to be coming out because they don't actually exist yet, but oh boy, when they do, we're gonna lose our minds. That's what we're gonna talk about in today's video. We're gonna be talking about some cozy games that are upcoming, but they're still in development. Most specifically, we're gonna be talking about Kickstarter cozy games with live campaigns at the time of recording this video, which is April 12th, 2023, and are currently seeking help to get their game either published in general or to get super cool add-ons for the game that might not have been possible before. But before we get into today's video, please be sure to click the lovely little like button as well as subscribe for more cozy, chaotic content. Okay, I'll shut up. Let's get into the games. Now, in case you're unfamiliar with Kickstarter, it is a crowdfunding platform where not just games, lots of things, inventions, websites, apps, all kinds of things seek money to try to make whatever they're setting out to make a reality. And so there are a lot of video games that hold campaigns on Kickstarter to get their game funding to make it a reality. In fact, some huge cozy games you might already know about came from Kickstarter campaigns. Games like Coral Island, Mail Time, which is about to come out this month, and of course Puff Pal's Island Skies, which kind of blew up the internet last year and is going to be coming out this year for its first alpha testing. Even if you can't financially support these campaigns, that is totally okay. But if you're interested in any of these games, I still recommend checking out their Kickstarter campaign and also following along the game on social media, wishlisting on Steam, or even checking out the free demos that some of these games have. Just a disclaimer, all of the games on this list have given like a crazy amount of information about their game on their Kickstarter, which I think is great and super helpful. For the purpose of making you a list in this video, I'm gonna be just giving you the overview. So if you wanna see even more specific details about the game, or most excitingly, the fun rewards you can get by backing the Kickstarter campaigns for these games, make sure to check the description where I link the Kickstarter page for each one of the games. Now we're gonna go in order of the Kickstarter closing. The first game on the list is called UNPETRIFIED, and UNPETRIFIED's Kickstarter campaign is going to be ending on April 19th. The goal for this project was $16,618, and so far they've already hit their base goal and they're at $26,212, so now they're working on their stretch goals. UNPETRIFIED is a single-player, narrative-driven adventure game where you take on the role of an adorable, curious golem that explores a vibrant and lively world. This experience is entirely non-violent and contains no text and no dialogue that offers a relaxing and wholesome story that everybody can enjoy. UNPETRIFIED is a 3D narrative puzzle exploration game. You play as the golem that's brought to life by a magical butterfly that embodies the energy of nature. When you awaken, you set out to explore the new world that is offered to you. As you travel, events will take the golem through a wide range of emotions, affecting the world and the animals around you. The progress made by the player is visible through the flowers growing on the golem's back. They are witness to the events that the golem has bravely faced and all of the emotions that he's gone through. Like I said, the game has currently been fully funded on Kickstarter and it will be coming out some point on PC, but there are additional stretch goals that they're trying to reach. The major one, of course, being a Nintendo Switch port, meaning you could play the game on the Switch, but others including mini games, additional side quests, cute additional animals, and more. This game looks absolutely adorable. In addition to the trailer I just showed you, the Kickstarter page shows a really awesome video of the game developers speaking even more about the game. They're really paying a major focus on the environment and specifically emotions and how they shape our lives. And I absolutely love that for a cozy game, specifically this adorable little golem traveling through the forest. Something else that's really cool, not just about the game, but about the Kickstarter campaign specifically is for every single backer, they will donate $1 to Cool Earth, which is an association to help with forest preservation. So definitely not just a cute game, but a very helpful and kind game. Overall, I'm super excited about Unpetrified. It feels really unique, definitely a cozy game. I'm super interested, and because this is the first one on the list, this means that this Kickstarter campaign is the closest one to ending. So if you're interested in backing this Kickstarter campaign and getting in on all of the early access and bonus perks, be sure to do so before the Kickstarter campaign closes. The next Kickstarter cozy game on the list is called WINDSWEPT, and this campaign is currently active through April 20th. They had a goal of $11,996, and currently, at the time of recording, they have $35,705, once again meaning this is another game that has been fully funded and now they're working on their stretch goals. WINDSWEPT is a 2D collectathon platforming game paying homage to the good old nostalgic days of gaming. In the game, you'll get to play as both Marbles, an adorable duck, and Checkers, an adorable turtle. By tag teaming, you get to control the lead while the other follows close behind, but in case you don't want to control both characters on your own, you can play local co-op with a friend at any time. In the game, you'll get to jump, spin, flutter, and throw yourself through over 40 handcrafted stages. Along the way, you'll get to collect a variety of coins to unlock more challenging platforming experiences. You'll get to traverse 5 different regions and meet a bunch of adorable friends along the way. And you'll discover secret modes and challenges hidden throughout the world. WINDSWEPT's story is simple and lighthearted because it's all about your own experience and how you choose to approach your challenges. You are a newly hatched duckling swept away by the storm. With no idea where home is, you set out on your journey and also discover the secret behind the events leading up to the storm in the first place. As I said, at the time of recording, they've already been fully funded for their game, but currently they're working on some more stretch goals. Right now, the stretch goals are going to include more post-game content and then some mystery rewards as well. And if you're not sure about WINDSWEPT, there's also a free demo for you to try right now on Steam. I love that it's a nostalgic-looking platformer adventure game, but, you know, the quirky twist of it being a little duck and a little turtle, I like that. I'm a cozy gamer who likes little animals. I think I'm just a sucker for little animals. And I think it's super great that they've provided us a demo to check out as well. So in case you want to get a little taste of the game before backing it, you're able to do so and try it out for yourself. The next Kickstarter cozy game on the list has a very different tone from the last one, but it's something I think looks really interesting. This game is called SELINI, and the Kickstarter campaign runs right now through April 20th, and their goal was $10,050, and at the time of recording, they're at $17,031. Yet another game that has been fully funded, and now they're working on their stretch goals. SELINI is a non-linear exploration platformer touching on the relationship between human and artificial intelligence in a non-verbal fashion. In the game, you'll get to explore, dive into combat, defeat bosses, revive abandoned machinery, upgrade your abilities, come back stronger, and overcome challenging puzzles. In the game, you'll get to discover the lore of a ruined and dystopian world, simply by observing the environments, the colors, and the body language. Alternated gravity, an old spaceship, a deserted fishing boat, replicas of worlds into other worlds, secret tribes, and many more. You'll get the control of the last replicant to figure out what has happened and why the world is the way that it is. As I said, this game has already been fully funded as well, so now they're working on their next stretch goal, which is going to be a Nintendo Switch port. So right now, the game is planned to release for PC and for Mac, but if it gets even more funding, a Nintendo Switch port will be available, as well as some additional secret bonus stretch goals. I love this dark, cozy game vibe that kind of gives you an existential crisis. Listen, cozy gaming is not all cute animals all of the time, okay? There's something really kind of cozy and interesting to me about this intimate experience where you're kind of by yourself, discovering what the heck has happened to the world, exploring this abandoned machinery, and figuring out what has happened, and how you can overcome and continue on into a better future. I think SELINI looks really, really interesting. Definitely a different tone from some of the other games on the list, but I definitely wanted to include it for some of you who like a different kind of cozy game. For the next cozy game on the list, I am going to provide just a little bit of a content warning. This next game is going to deal with the topic of cognitive degeneration, specifically with memory loss. So if this is a topic that you don't think is suited for you, definitely be sure to check out the chapters down below and go on to the next game. But for those of you who are super interested in a deep yet evocative, dare I say whimsical, telling of an interesting story, this game is called Spiral. And Spiral Bernard's Journey has its Kickstarter campaign through April 22nd. Their Kickstarter goal is $14,857, and at the time of recording, they're at $13,598. With just 9 days to go, I want to spread some love to this one and see that they get their game funded because I think it looks really interesting. Spiral is a third-person, narratively driven exploration game that shares a poetic vision of cognitive degeneration seen from the inside. This game will tell the story of Bernard, a man who wishes goodbye one last time to the memories that built him from his early childhood to who he is today, and remembering for him and his mind slowly unravels into the void. The game itself will be broken apart into the memories that you will explore with Bernard. You'll get to visit those memories in a somewhat chronological order from when he was just 6 years old until the moment you met him, each time taking control of Bernard as he was at the time of that memory, allowing you to travel with many versions of him as the years pass. It's important to note that Spiral isn't about saving Bernard, but it's about understanding him and the process he's going through as he forgets who he is. In the end, it's about accepting that everything has an ending and it's not always the one that you wished for. I love the idea of this game so much. Yes, this is a little bit of a sadder game. Personally, I really like games like this that deal with a sad but realistic topic, but they present them in a whimsical and lighthearted sort of way. I love that we're getting to actually explore the character's mind. I love this idea of it being this spiral staircase as we get to go through the journey with him. And I love what the developers say in this write-up about this not being a story where you're trying to fix this character, but you're just trying to learn about who he is, who he was, who he will be, and most importantly, accepting him for who he is. I think Spiral looks super, super interesting. They're getting really close to their game being fully funded, so if you have any means to support the game and you're interested in it, definitely do so. And if you're on the fence, this game also has a free demo you can play on Steam out. So definitely be sure to check that out and give the game some support. The next game on the list is definitely one of the most unique cozy games I've ever heard of, and this game is called Heard of the Story. Heard of the Story will have its Kickstarter campaign run through April 29th. The goal for this project is $18,649, and right now at the time of recording, they have $3,902, so still a little bit to go until the game is fully funded. Heard of the Story is a relaxing medieval simulation and city building game focused on intelligent, autonomous, and authentic AI villagers. This game is all about forging your own medieval community and relationships with characters that really feel alive, self-aware, and are grounded in your world. You'll get to embark on an adventure with the villagers to transform a few sticks and pebbles into a beautiful, prospering town from the ground up. Alternatively, you could also just sit back and watch your townsfolk discover their passions, spread rumors, or divulge captivating stories with you and between each other. This game features a large focus on the NPCs. When it comes to engaging with NPCs or villagers in a lot of other games, they tend to feel fake. Even if the dialogue is well written, you are at best just reading scripts written by other people. That is what this game aims to change. With artificial intelligence integrated in the game, with many layers of psychological processes, this game aims to make characters that are ever-changing and feel the most real they've ever felt before. In the game, there is no outside pressure or goal that you're forced to complete. You'll get to play at your own pace, set your own goals, and do the things you want to do without restrictions. The game is currently set to release on Steam, Epic Games, Nintendo Switch, and also will have support on the Steam Deck. And if you're interested in checking out this game and seeing what it's really about, they also have a free demo for you to check out on Steam. This game looks so interesting. We're definitely living in a strange time where artificial intelligence is making its rise and it's finding its way into a lot of creative spaces. What I think is interesting about this game is the AI doesn't seem like it's coming in to replace anything. It's seeming like it's going to be adding in a new component to the game that we don't really see in a lot of other games. Oftentimes in some of my favorite games, I do find I get really bored of talking to the NPCs because they just say the same thing over and over again. This game definitely stands itself apart by trying to make it so that the villagers always have something new to say and they develop and grow with you depending on the experiences you have with them. I'm so interested to see how that actually plays out. But regardless of the AI stuff, this game does look really interesting. Love a cozy building game. This one seems like it's got a lot to it. Next game on the list is called Utopia number 8. And Utopia number 8's Kickstarter campaign will run through May 5th, and they're seeking $478,980. Definitely a bigger goal compared to some of the others we've seen. And right now they have $90,187. Utopia number 8 is a planet where your dreams and your creativity come to life. In the game, you'll get to feel free to build your circles via audio or via video chat. You'll get to customize your house and your garden with a splash of imagination. If you have a dream to run your own business, select a plot of land to build your store, playground, or whatever comes to mind. With the ideal resources, you can create clothes, furniture, and cuisine. Your creations can either be sold at stores, exchanged with others, or be sent to gifts for your friend. The game features a wide range of adorable customization. From head to toe, you'll find tons of costumes and accessories to choose from, and if you can't find exactly what you're looking for, you can create your own. The game features an interesting mechanic of audio and video chat rooms, so you can play with other people online. You can even register for an online concert and perform for other viewers in the game. Or if you're not much of a talker, you can also just play and befriend others in mini-game rooms. Or if you don't want to do any of that, you can simply just focus on decorating your own space, raising adorable pets, crafting, farming, ranching, and exploring the adorable world. And they're planning on releasing this game both for PC and for mobile. It kind of feels reminiscent to me of games I used to play as a kid, like Webkins, Vantage, and Club Penguin, where you're going online to meet new friends. But it's also taking the favorite things we love about cozy games. It's giving us lots of character customization, it's giving us farming, cute animals, a lot of interesting stuff. I think I'm the kind of person that would definitely be a little bit too shy to be in a chat room, but if that's something that is interesting to you, there definitely are in a lot of other games I've seen like this. I'm interested in seeing how this one develops, and to see all of the plans that they have for this seemingly ginormous game. And the last game on the list is high-key why this video exists. Okay, I don't play favorites, but if I did, this next game is my favorite, and I'm really excited to share it with you. Camper Van Make It Home. This Kickstarter campaign is running through May 5th, and its goal was $16,386, and it's already raised $32,801, making the game fully funded, and now they're working on their stretch goals. Camper Van Make It Home is a video game about camperizing your own van. You'll get to embark on a journey of personal discovery while you decorate and create a space for all of your belongings. This satisfying game invites you to create your own home space in a van, combining elements of block organization puzzle games and interior design. You'll get to decorate and organize all your objects while you discover, step by step, what led our protagonist to embark on this journey in the van in the first place. The game will feature super adorable furniture pieces, specifically with furniture that will convert into different things, just like you might see in a real camper van. While the game features zen and relaxing puzzles that you can play at your own pace, there are also missions for you to obtain as you advance in the game. In addition to the interior, you'll also be able to design a cozy outside area to match your destination. Speaking of, you'll get to go through different destinations on your journey, and you'll get to adapt the van accordingly. You'll explore the typical landscapes of van life and travel to the beach, visit a snowy location, the forest, and cliffs during the different stages of the journey. So right now they're working on even more bonus content with the stretch goals, one of which being a port for the Nintendo Switch, so this game won't just be available for PC, you'll be able to see it on Switch as well. I love this game! I love this game. This game looks amazing. This game was all over my Twitter, which is how I found out about it, which is what led me to make this lovely list of cozy Kickstarter games. I'm so interested in this game. Something you don't know about me because I've literally never said it in a single video or a live stream, so how would you know? I'm really interested in van life. I always have been, so much so that I used to always watch van shows on TV. I always watched van YouTubers, and I would love for one day myself to have a van that I live in, either just for a trip or for a longer amount of time. And because of, life, I haven't been able to do that yet. So I really love that this game is going to exist to have us live out those wild travel fantasies and be able to do it from the comfort of our own home, wherever we might be right now in our lives. I love the aesthetic of this game. It's definitely giving me unpacking vibes, and they cite that as one of the references and inspiration for this game. It seems like there are certain places for you to unpack and put things, but also there is a level of creativity and you can make the van your own, as well as you get to travel along these different destinations, overall just enjoying a scenic, beautiful, beautiful experience. And there you guys have it. Those were some Kickstarter cozy games that are in development right now. I want to know your thoughts down below. Which game is the most interesting to you? And which game, if any, have you personally supported or are you going to support? Whether that be through backing the game financially or just checking out their social medias and their actual Kickstarter page. I want to know. Let me know down below. Please be sure to click the lovely little like button on the way out, as well as subscribe for more cozy, chaotic content. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.